His name is Percy, or Sir Percival. We think he was hit by a car, but no, that's another owl I worked with. This guy we think was attacked by a dog. He's actually got an injury to one of his wings. He cannot fly well enough to survive on his own, so that's why we have him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a paper towel. The reason I show it to you is because when I put it on the ground, y'all want to look at it. This is not where the owl will be. Hopefully, though, we won't have to use the paper towel. Great horned owls are, look at that, they all sit up anyway. I showed it to you. You know what it looks like. That is not where the owl will be, guys. Great horned owls are the largest owls you find in Arizona. Arizona has 13 different types, or 13 different species of owls. Great horned owls just happen to be the largest. Hey, bud, you doing okay? Step. Okay, thank you. Now he's called a great horned owl because he's got these big feather tufts up here. They look like horns. Real simple name for this animal. But what I'd like you guys to do is to take a really good look at this animal and tell, guys, you need to be quiet, please. Tell me a physical.
Who is that?
Andrew, get over here, please.
Take a look at this animal and tell me a physical adaptation that you notice.
Talons?
Talons, yeah, these are called talons. You're right, these claws are called talons on birds of prey. I have to wear gloves to protect my hand from those. And you know what? Great horned owls have got strong feet. They've got 150 pounds pressure in their feet. When they grab hold of something, it's not going to go anywhere. What else do you notice about this bird?
He can turn his head like.
It looks like you turn it all the way around, doesn't it? He can't, not quite. 360 degrees is all the way around. Us humans, we go 180, which would be shoulder to shoulder. Owls go 270. And the reason they do that is because they can't move their eyes like people can. We can shift our eyes from side to side. Owls can't do that. Their eyes are fixed in one position. So they've got this super flexible neck. We have 7 bones in our neck. Owls have 14. So they can turn around and see what's going on behind them. Plus, if they had a little short neck like us humans and they tried to fly, you know what, their head would just go down like this really hard. Having that flexible neck allows them to keep their head in one position while they're flying. What else do you notice about this bird?
He's nocturnal.
Well, we're looking for a physical adaptation, not a behavioral adaptation. You're right, but that's behavioral.
Does it hibernate?
Nope, it does not hibernate. That's a behavioral adaptation. I want physical adaptation.
It has wings.
Wings. Here we go.
Whoa!
3 groups of animals have wings as a physical adaptation. One group is birds. What's another group of animals besides birds that has wings?
Ostrich.
That is a bird, dear.
Bugs.
Bugs, yeah. Bugs is one. What's another group? They happen to be nocturnal. They glide, doesn't count.
Oh.
Bat, birds, and bugs all have wings as a physical adaptation. They don't all fly, but they have wings. What else do you notice about this bird?
He has huge eyes.
Huge eyes. Look at the size of his eyes compared to the size of his face. Did you guys know that if humans had eyes the same size as a great horned owl, our eyes would be the size of baseballs? Why does an owl need big eyes? Why would an owl need big eyes?
Because, he's out at night.
Exactly. He's nocturnal. He has to have big eyes so he can see at night. If you see an animal with big eyes and big ears, usually they're nocturnal animals, aren't they?
Yeah.
What else do you notice about this bird?
Owls are coming out at night, not in day.
Yeah, but that's a behavior. We want a physical adaptation.
You can fly high.
Yeah, you can fly.
The nose.
What's it called in a bird?
Beak.
Yeah, he's got that classic hooked beak that all birds of prey are going to have so that they can kill and eat their prey. What else do you notice?
The tail.
The tail. You know, tails are important for a lot of animals. Not important for us humans, right? We'd have a tail if it was important for us to have one. But it's important for birds. Look at that. Every time I move my wrist, he moves that tail to help keep his balance. Mountain lions use their tail for balance when they're running and jumping. So some animals have tails and it helps them to survive. What else do you notice? Feathers are a physical adaptation, certainly. Picture him up in a tree next to a tree trunk. Would he be hard to see?
Yeah. No.
Somebody raise their hand and tell me what that is when you blend into your environment.
Ooh.
What's that called? Camouflage. He's got excellent camouflage. Remember, he sleeps during the day. He's nocturnal. He has to blend into his environment so he won't be eaten by another predator. And so small birds won't come and bug him and try and get him to fly away. So his camouflage is really important to him. We'll talk about this behavior in a minute, but he does that because he gets stressed out a little bit, okay? It's because you guys are making a little bit too much noise. Now, one more thing about his feathers that you guys don't know, because you can't touch him, is that his feathers, they're very, very soft. So that when he flies and those feathers rub against each other, they don't make any noise. Owls are silent flyers. Their prey, their food never hears them coming. He's got feathering all the way down to his talons. On his wing feathers, they're special structures that breaks the air's current. He is a silent flyer. Do you see ears on this guy anywhere?
Yeah.
These are not ears. Put your thumb in your ear. You feel how big that ear hole is? That's how big his ear hole is. And look at his size compared to me. He's got huge ears. You just can't see him. He doesn't have a big old earlobe like humans. He has feathers. You see that line that goes around his face? It's called a facial disc. His ears are actually located on either side of that line. The feathers help bring that sound right to his ears. He can hear a mouse up to